Hey you dorks, this is Gunnar Hansen, Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and you are listening to The Dorkening.
Hi, I'm Brian Johnson, and although you probably accidentally stumbled across it and have no idea why you're watching it, you are in fact watching The Dorkening.
Hello, this is Tom Kenny, voice actor, the voice of the Ice King on Adventure Time, and SpongeBob SquarePants. Meow. Oh, Gary the Snail too. Hey, guess what you're filling your eye holes and ear holes with? The Dorkening! Oh, I love the Dorkening. Very popular in Ooh. And Bikini Bottom.
Hi, I'm Lou Ferrigno. You're watching The Dorkening. And you know what? You don't like me when I get angry, so don't get me angry. You better keep watching The Dorkening.
Hey guys, this is Felissa Rose, and you're watching The Dorkening.
Hey guys, it's Courtney Palm. We're shooting Death House, and you're watching The Dorkening.
This is Anthony Michael Hall, and you're watching The Dorkening. Stay tuned, my friends are going to show you what entertainment's all about, baby.
The Dorkening.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
Hey, it is Wednesday, and if you're tuning in after Still Token With, you are now watching The Dorkening. Isabella is asking maybe a dumb question, but what exactly is The Dorkening? So if you're new to the show, The Dorkening, we're not only a podcast network, over 30 shows on a network, but we also do a Wednesday show, and we talk about all the dorky subjects, so, movies, comics, video games, just about everything. And with us, as always, we have Steven. How's it going, my friend?
Hello, everyone. And I am one of the shows on the Dorkening Podcast Network.
You are. I heard that you went somewhere very cool this week. Did you go this week, or is it you going next week?
Tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow? Where are you going?
Movies in Boston.
Movies. Okay. So what is movies?
Well, for those of you who don't know, or maybe have seen a few Kevin Smith movies, Movies is their fictional restaurant. So you may have seen it in Clerks or Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back reboot, Jay and Silent Bob reboot. It's just their fictional restaurant in their universe. So what Kevin Smith is doing, he's doing like a pop-up restaurant in different cities. And he's doing one in Boston, the House of Blues in Boston to be exact, across from Fenway Park. And you can order the food from the movie, and you can get merchandise, exclusive merchandise for each city. So one shirt is tailored to each city. So when they went to Chicago, they had like a movies style Chicago Bulls shirt tailored to Chicago. This one in Boston has like a Boston Bruins type logo to it, but they also have the movies merch, like the purple shirt, the purple hat. So it's going to be a cool experience. Just checking it out. So
very cool. So one of the main things we're going to talk about today is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And obviously you're caught up, Steven.
Yep.
Yeah. This was a brutal episode.
Brutal, yes, but I had a feeling it was coming. Not the way I expected it was coming. 2 episodes to go. I want to know what happens next, and they keep teasing someone is coming. I don't know who, and I'm tired of all the Mephisto talk. So,
well, it's not. Well, yeah, we're past the Mephisto talk. So, according to Daniel RPK, which is one of the big leakers online, he just tweeted the other day. I just lost it. Okay. Will we finally see what's her name in the MCU? So the big, what they're teasing is that a female actress, very well known, will be playing in episode 5 a very well-known Marvel character that has not been seen yet in the MCU.
At all. So that means the MCU movies before MCU got famous, like X-Men, Spider-Man, all that.
Yeah, I don't know. They're very vague on the leaks that they've been saying. And as we learned from WandaVision, that they tease us with these leaks, and it gets us talking, but a lot of times they don't come true, or it's just a little piece of the information that comes through or not. So
yeah,
I mean, we'll find out, and we only have 2 episodes left, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Kind of like when WandaVision was like 10 episodes. This is 6, and I figured it'd be longer. But if you piece WandaVision and this together, if you put all the WandaVision episodes together, it's like a 6-hour movie. If you put all the episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier together, it's a 6-hour movie. So I get their concept of doing what they're doing. However, I see why they wanted to break it up into episodes. I just wish I could see more of this Falcon and Winter Soldier, because between Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision, I like Falcon and Winter Soldier a tiny bit better, but
they both have their highlights. So Chris from our network as well, he has the Sal Buscema. You should have named it the Spectacular Spider Cast, because that's what I keep on wanting to call it. But he says, I think John Walker is a 1950s commie smasher, Cap brainwashed to become John Walker. And Sharon, what's that?
No, I'm just being a smartass.
So yeah, I think John Walker is a 1950s commie smasher, Cap brainwashed to become John Walker, and Sharon is the power broker, and she's been a bad girl all along. And the MCU surprise will be attorney Jennifer Walters to set up She-Hulk. So you mentioned attorney, another one of the. Isabella says, sorry guys, I gotta go. Just got a call to work tomorrow. Congrats. So I better get to sleep right now. Have a great day. Have a great day as well. And tune in. We do this every week, but we do 4 shows a week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So the other leak I heard, and I know this is totally out of the park, but somebody said for an attorney, Charlie Cox is gonna show up. I don't know if true or not. Well, it's all rumor anyway.
I could see that happening, even though he's going to be in Spider-Man 3 No Way Home. So
yeah,
that's already been confirmed. He already filmed this scene. So I can see him making an appearance, maybe, possibly. But they probably don't want to rock the boat. And he's already made an appearance in Marvel, so I think he's out. So
yeah, it's just getting us talking,
Yeah.
For people watching in the chat, if you have thoughts on these spoilers that are going around, just let us know. So I admit I'm not as strong in the lore, but the main bad group there, the one with the hand, what's the name of them again?
The one with the hand. Oh, Flag Smashers.
Flag Smashers. I mean, that's the same logo as the hand, right?
I think so. Chris, you're watching, is it?
Yeah, let us know, Chris. Because, then I got to thinking, if Charlie Cox is going to be in there, he's probably going after the hand if the Flag Smashers are actually the hand. Or maybe the beginnings of the hand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris says no. We'll find out Friday. So so you said you're loving it so far. What any other thoughts on the show before we move on?
I'm liking it because it has that buddy type thing, and being the fact that, I mean, if you see our podcast logo, you obviously know me and my co-host are a fan of the buddy cop films. So seeing, obviously, Falcon and Winter Soldier are not cops, but seeing them interact with each other, forcing a partner up, kind of that trope, the buddy cop trope. So I like that fact that they're teaming up, they have an agenda. That's what I like. Like I said, I like how it's going. I'm gonna hate how it ends because it's too damn short. I wish it was longer, but only have to wait a little while longer for Loki, so that'll hold me over. And then What If, and then whatever movie is limping to the barn.
Yeah. Brittany says, I hate derpy Captain America, but love the show. I agree as well. So if you don't know, the derpy Captain America is John Walker, and most likely he will become U.S. agent. And Chris says also, what if Redhead Super Soldier is actually Captain America's granddaughter because of his retcon being with Peggy? Ooh, that's a good thought. She does have a British accent. Chris, I think you might be onto something. And he says, Flag Smasher is a single dude in the comics, not an organization. And Brittany says, his face pisses me off. I totally agree.
It doesn't to me, because every time I look at his face, I think of Kurt Russell. But then again, he's Kurt Russell's son, so
yeah, I don't know. He just but he doesn't. I don't know.
When he's has the Captain America mask under him, I see Kurt Russell for some reason, because he has that resemblance to Kurt Russell. But Wyatt Russell is Kurt Russell's son, so
I don't see that. I agree with Brittany. I just see derp. It's just total derp. Okay, so just a little heads up. I just did some research for Marvel history, and one of the big things that we're wondering is who's going to be the power broker. And so the biography of the power broker as the owner of the Power Broker Inc., a company that recruits and sells the services of supervillains. The power broker is a businessman through and through and will stop at nothing to win over clients and to strike lucrative deals. The origin of true businessman, the power broker deals in powers, literally offering superpowers to anyone who was willing to give him a share of 70% of whatever they make, no matter the means they use, criminal or otherwise. Of course, he's also given himself abilities to occasionally increase his bargaining power. So, yeah, it's we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll move on from that because, I mean, it's short, you know. The other thing is they one of the rumors is they think it's going to tie into Black Widow.
Well, we talked about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That it was gonna. This might tie into the ground stuff, like Black Widow and whatever. I think maybe Captain Marvel 2 or no. WandaVision might tie into Captain Marvel 2 because of the ending, one of the endings, you know. But this might tie into Black Panther 2 or something like that because of the ending last week. But Loki will tie into Thor Love and Thunder, Guardians 3. But WandaVision will tie into Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home. So obviously Black Widow, it's part of Phase 4, but it's going to take place after before Endgame. So as
with
all these shows are taking place after Endgame, so like James has been saying on the show, and I agree with everyone that I've encountered so far, it's 4 years too late.
So do you think with Loki going around playing Quantum Leap, fixing right what once went wrong, you think that he might bring her back somehow?
I don't think so. I think he's going to screw up what he's going to fix, and that's just going to bring Kang the Conqueror in.
Okay. Chris says, as soon as I get my vaccine, I'm seeing Black Widow in the theaters. My first return to movie theater movies. Just make sure you wait 2 weeks over. Loki is Sam Beckett, Chris says. Yeah.
Well, the reason I mentioned King and Conqueror because he's slated to be one of the villains in Ant-Man 3. So,
okay,
that's just my theory. If Loki's going to be screwing up the time, and King and Conqueror doesn't like time being screwed up, just a theory.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole new world for the Marvel MCU. A whole new world. Okay, so did you watch Thunder Force on Netflix?
Yeah, I fell asleep through it. And I don't like Melissa McCarthy anyway, so
yeah. I like her, but the movie, so it's obviously newest movie on Netflix. It's her take at a superhero movie.
I was in it for Octavia Spencer. I like Octavia Spencer. She was good in Ma, and she was good in Shape of the Water.
Yeah.
But I agree with Wolfie on this. She's the Antichrist of Hollywood.
No. I enjoy her movies. I admit it. She makes good movies. She's funny. I've enjoyed her since Gilmore Girls. She was Suki the cook on Gilmore Girls. But yeah, this movie was kind of a letdown. I'm getting to feel like there's like a Netflix curse. No matter how good the movie is, it's going to have a bit of cheese in it just because it's Netflix. But this movie, Jason Bateman was hilarious as a crab. So basically the storyline, if you haven't checked it out, it's on Netflix, Thunder Force, and stars, Melissa McCarthy, Jason Bateman, and what was the girl from Steven? The one,
Octavia Spencer.
yes. So basically, I think an asteroid comes near Earth and apparently only gave superheroes to bad people, and they're wreaking havoc. And so Octavia Spencer's character, her parents get killed by bad superheroes, and she wants to, make a good superhero. So she's studying as much as she can so she can make her own superhero serum. And she makes a serum, one that does invisibility, one that does superpowers. And her friend Melissa McCarthy accidentally takes the superpower one. Let's see. Chris says Melissa is the worst thing in Ghostbusters and so many other crappy films. She's
one of the 4 worst things in Ghostbusters. Sorry, I had to go there.
I enjoyed Ghostbusters. So anyway, there's one of the weird things. It's really disgusting. Is when she obtains superpowers, she needs like high protein. So she has urges to eat raw chicken.
That's where I started falling asleep.
Oh my God. It's the most disgusting thing because it looks like raw chicken. And I found out online. So the director said the raw chicken is actually really thin sliced pears treated with citric acid and food coloring. And they said it was so believable that we all got completely grossed out every time we saw it, as did everybody who had to eat it. Melissa was like, I know it's a pear, but it's just hard not to imagine it as raw chicken. They even had it in a chicken package. It was, oh my God, it was so nasty. But Jason Bateman's character, he's this crab character, and it's hilarious because he when he escapes, he walks sideways. I don't know if you caught that, but you probably fell asleep.
No, I fell asleep to the part. I started falling asleep to the part where, they went through the training to getting their superpowers. Like they went through the training. That's when I started, and then I woke up right at the ending. So I missed the, middle of the film, middle and end. And I really wanted to see Palm Clemente in that.
Go back and watch it. It's on Netflix, if you got nothing.
I'm in the middle of that Netflix documentary called "This Is a Robbery: The World's Daring Art Heist" or something like that. It's really interesting, and how it was basically there was a museum in Boston called the Isabel Gardner Museum on St. Patrick's Day 1990. 2 people dressed as police officers somehow forced their way in, overtook one of the guards, and just stole billions of dollars worth of art. Never been found again, but the FBI was linking it to the mob, linking it to this, linking it to that. And it's a great documentary if you're into that type of true crime documentaries.
I started watching it. It seems pretty interesting. But I've been on this paranormal kick. I got Discovery Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a whole paranormal section. There's tons of paranormal shows. And I've just been watching a shit ton of that.
I want to check Discovery Plus out just for Mythbusters. I want to see the other material on Discovery Plus, but Mythbusters is always going to be my go-to for Discovery.
Did you watch that Back to the Future special?
I don't have Discovery Plus.
I put it on Plex. I even put it in the message board. I hooked you guys up and nobody thanked me. So if you get a chance to watch it, it's awesome. It's Josh Gates from Expedition Unknown. He did he's finding the last original Back to the Future DeLorean. And 4 episodes, it's awesome. It's just awesome. So many cameos in it. Definitely check it out.
It's something I do want to check out, but I just haven't had time to check it out yet. But it is on my list of things to check out.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely check it out. But yeah, Discovery Plus, I think it's only like $5.99 a month or something like that. Well worth it. Yeah. The other thing we've been watching is we finished Walking Dead, the like remaining like last 5 episodes or whatever this season. And the last episode was What's that?
Is it like the final nail in the coffin? No pun intended for Walking Dead.
Dude, the series has been really picking up. When did you drop off?
Never.
You never watched Walking Dead?
No, because I was waiting for it to fully come out on like DVD. I can watch it.
You can watch it all on Netflix.
I know. That's how I'm watching Supernatural.
Okay. Well, after you're done with Supernatural, watch Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So a lot of people fell off when they killed off Carl. Spoiler.
I've been spoiled before.
Yeah. And they really did him dirty because he was, from what I understand, he thought he was going to be on the show for quite some time. He just bought a house in Atlanta, so he was close to filming, and then they kill him off like months later. It's just crazy. So yeah, a lot of people really bailed, and the new showrunner, she took over, and like the last 3 seasons have been kick-ass.
Yeah.
They killed off a ton of characters. I mean, the only ones that are left, not Carl. What the hell's her name? Maggie's back. And I keep on forgetting his name.
Negan?
No, Negan's the last episode was just about him, like his beginnings, and it was just awesome. Carol and Daryl.
Oh.
I think that's pretty much the only original ones left.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't know because you don't watch. Chris says in the comics, Carl, his wife and kids walk off into the sunset in the final issue. Yeah, the final. Well, they kill off. What the hell is his name? Rick, like the episode before or issue before. I was also going to mention it when we were talking about Winter Soldier. Just to back up real quick. Do you watch Kevin Smith's podcast?
Watch it? No. I mean, on occasion I do, not all the time. Why would I miss?
He just had Ed Brubaker on, and he created Winter Soldier.
Okay.
And, yeah. So from what he said, Marvel really did him dirty as well. He gets more in residuals from his Winter Soldier cameo than from creating the character Winter Soldier itself.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, while we're on the topic of Kevin Smith, I sent something to the group before we went live. He's making a new horror movie, but he's selling it as an NFT, which is something unique.
Selling as
an NFT, it's like a Bitcoin thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Non-fundable token or something like that.
Chris says, and we'll have the widow of creator of the John Walker on with us. Yeah, on Splash Pages in a couple weeks. And we're going to try to bring him in. Tom Dog, he's a loyal fan. Figured we had some room, so ask him on. Tom, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Good.
Doing well. Doing well. Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Good.
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why don't you introduce the people to yourself, Tom?
Okay, for everybody who doesn't know who I am, I am Tom Dog from Bro Pro, which is short for Brilliant Productions. I do a YouTube channel, and it's a lot of fun. It's a growing process. You know, I've been on YouTube for about since 2012. and we're going that far back. And but I've been on cable access beforehand, going all the way back to 1996. I'm sorry for the camera, for the way the camera is at the moment, because my webcam is in storage, because long story over there, as you saw in my posts and everything like that. And but I'm just slowly getting back on. Back in January, I got hit with COVID. February, I got hit with pneumonia.
Oh wow!
Last month, near the end, I get diabetes, and now I'm getting tested for sleep apnea. So a lot on my plate going on right now, but I'm getting things back in order. So yeah, I'm just glad to be back, and everything. I just did 5 episodes of one of my shows out there, Wrestling Prime, because WrestleMania weekend was up, and it was very good, very good. So it's all up there on my YouTube channel, Tom Arcade 69. It's the Brill Pro channel. So yeah, it's an honor to be on.
Well, it's great to have you on. So you're a wrestling fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Since 1980. That going that far back when I was still in diapers.
Yeah.
So now my grandfather's left, watching guys like Bruno Sammartino and all the other guys there and everything, and absolutely love it.
Yeah, I was in the 80s. I was a fan when I watched with my dad. I just remember like Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a chance to meet. What the hell is his name? He had the long beard and he had the elastics in his beard.
Oh, that's Captain Lou Albano.
Yes. Yeah. I had a chance to meet him. Yeah.
Captain Lou Albano. Yeah.
But
fun fact: Super Mario.
Yep. We'll actually have. I'm working on getting some wrestlers on the show. So we'll have.
There you go.
Hopefully, in the near future, we'll have some stuff on. Yeah.
Hey,
so
that'd be great. That'd be great.
So we were talking earlier about Winter Soldier. Are you all caught up?
Oh my God. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to Friday. Looking forward to this Friday. It's. This episode was this last episode on. I don't want to spoil anything if anybody didn't see it. Shocking, and I just got to say it's awesome. Between WandaVision, this, and then Loki coming out soon. Oh, awesome! I mean, I'm really glad how Disney Plus is doing well with the MCU. I'm really glad for that. I really am.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
But the way with the Winter Soldier and the Falcon, this story, it's like, why 6 episodes? I mean, we want more. We need more.
Well, at least they were longer episodes, which is good. So
I would like to see. I hope in the very last episode we get like a little teaser of Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
Like, will he make a cameo? No, I don't think I will. That's one of those numbers, one of those memes.
Yeah, I mean,
by the way, I'm wearing one of the shirts that I bought. There you go.
Awesome.
I very comfortable t-shirt. Very comfortable t-shirt. Nothing compared to this piece of crap that I have to wear. I'm trying to update my wardrobe. This is my lame ass made up Brill Pro t-shirt, which you could buy nowhere. So
yeah, if you sign up, it takes a little bit to sign up, but merch by Amazon. And yeah, the quality of it, yeah, it's their version of like Teespring or whatever, But the great thing is, it's like Amazon shipping. It's crazy. They print on demand and then just ship it out. Yeah, and you get it within like.
Yeah, I was fooling around with that with their custom T-shirt section. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool."
Yeah.
Put up my make my logo a little bit better.
Yeah.
Make it stand out. You know.
And the quality of shirts are awesome as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, so with Winter Soldier, do you think? Okay, at the end, John Walker. They didn't show it, and I'll ask this to you as well, Steve. Do you think he took the super serum?
I think he did because when he landed on that vehicle, it kind of gave that away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he landed on that vehicle, because no other, like even with the shield, it would still be like, okay, he's broken in half.
Yeah.
But I think maybe he gave some to himself, and he gave the other, like he split into half, gave some to himself, and then some to his colleague there.
Oh, the one that died, the Battlestar.
Yeah. Well, we don't really know if he really died. He just he was just sitting there, but maybe he was going to try to revive him with the super serum. So there, I think he has broken down I think what happened that he broke it down because, Battlestar was actually I was doing some research about him, and yeah, he's pretty well known in the comics with him. So it's a good possibility that like maybe on the last episode he might make a comeback.
Yeah,
I agree with you guys about before you guys were talking about Battlestar, about we're seeing the signs of him taking the serum. You saw it in a couple scenes, so especially in the climactic scene where, well, we're not going to say it, but
I mean, people have seen it, so
yeah, him killing the guy with the shield. Basically,
it's crazy. I didn't think Disney was going to go that far.
Yeah.
Basically, the writing's on the wall because of serum.
Well, so my question is, and Chris, if you're still watching, definitely answer in the chat, is I thought that he had some form of super serum already.
No.
No? He was just a regular soldier?
No.
Yeah.
It's a regular
Really?
average Joe, regular average Joe.
Yeah. In the first episode or second episode, he said that he had 3 Medal of Honors.
Yeah.
And they never gave him a serum.
Okay. So then he must have taken the serum because he punches that cement recycling bin or whatever that somebody was holding and smashed that all the hell.
Yep.
When he threw the shield, it went through cement. So yeah, he must have taken it. So my thought was that he had some form of super serum, and then this was just adding on to it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm wrong. Okay. So I guess Chris isn't watching, so he didn't message in the chat. So one other thing I read, and Steven, I know you're absolutely ecstatic about this, but apparently a new trailer, it looks like Snyder Cut is now canon. Because the HBO Max has the Snyder trilogy trailer, and it ends with Snyder Cut. So yeah, it looks like Snyder Cut. Tom, what did you think of Snyder Cut?
I liked it. Originally, when I was trying to mess around with the sound, I just couldn't hear it because it was like the whisper cut.
Yeah.
It was like, but I was like, why do some of these superhero movies nowadays have to whisper everything. It's like, I want to hear dialogue. It's like the only one person, originally when I was watching it, the only one I was able to hear perfectly was Alfred. And that was when he was, and even when he wasn't trying out the voice box, But lately, some of these superhero movies just have to whisper, and even the MCU is guilty of that too. And it's like, I just, these are superheroes. They have to be, loud and boisterous and, mannish. And, like even Groot, who only has 3 words, "I am Groot." You can hear him perfectly.
Actually, Leo, you're right on one
But,
thing.
Well, what am I right on, Steven?
There is a movie franchise that's ripe for coming back, and it was confirmed by Daniel Harris. The Last Boy Scout, probably one of the greatest football movies ever, might be planning a sequel.
How was I right about that?
No kidding.
You said that right before you were talking about Justice League.
Yeah.
And I thought we were past that conversation a month ago. You said,
I'm going to bring it up.
I know. You said, Steven, I know you can agree with me on this, and something is coming back.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And that, even though I disagree with you on Snyder Cut,
okay.
I bit my time and dropped the Last Boy Scout. So.
Well, yeah. Other than Last Boy Scout, also Young Guns is coming back. Lou Diamond Phillips was approached for Young Guns 3.
I heard about that one. I did hear about that one. That the original cast was going to come. Was going to come back. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love Young Guns.
But it hasn't been really confirmed yet. But I'm sure Emilio will be more than happy to. I mean, look what he's doing with the Mighty Ducks series.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's done trashing Maximum Overdrive, which he just recently did in an interview promoting Mighty Ducks, I'm sure he'll go back. He's looking forward to going back to Young Guns.
Yeah.
One of the guys from Letterkenny, I believe, is in Mighty Ducks. Do you guys watch Letterkenny?
No, never seen it.
I haven't seen the Mighty Ducks series.
But do you watch Letterkenny? Tom, do you watch Letterkenny?
Never saw that one.
Come on, you guys.
I guess I'm fired, right?
Okay. Letterkenny. Oh my god. It's the type of show where normally I bring up either you love it, you hate it, or you never seen it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so for now, right?
Well, it started out as a Canadian YouTube show. Or it started out as a YouTube show, got picked up by Canadian Hulu, which is has a weird name. But then it got picked up by regular Hulu, and the show is just friggin' genius. It's the first season is a little offish. There's a couple episodes that you can just pass, but just the characters are just hilarious, and just it's small town hicks in a town up in Canada, and just dealing with their small town problems. And it's, you have a group of degenerates that are druggies, and then you have the farmers, and the gay priest, and the doc. It's just a hodgepodge group of people that you just end up falling in love with over the series, and it's just an amazing show. Yeah, I urge you guys, definitely check it out. And it has its own length.
Send me the link to that. I want to check that out.
Yeah, do you have Hulu?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have. Let's see. I have Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Discovery Plus. You name it, I got it.
Yeah, I'll send you.
Except for Apple.
Yeah. So we were talking about Discovery Plus.
Except
What are
for
you watching
Apple.
Discovery Plus?
I go back and watch some of my favorites, which was Cake Boss, BattleBots, which I'm glad they brought back on numerous occasions. But I've been watching a lot of that, especially the new stuff that they have going on. Mythbusters, I love Mythbusters. American Choppers, I love American Choppers. Some of the crime shows. I forgot which one of them, but there's like so many on them. It's like when the missing people and everything like that. Those are good. And some of the Food Network shows that I also watch too. And it's a good network. It's a really good network. I can finally relive some of my favorites that I used to watch on Discovery Channel, and and also How It's Made. That's on the Science Channel. I'm glad. I'm glad that they brought those on there. I'm really glad.
Man versus Food. I've been on a paranormal kick, watching like all the paranormal shows.
Yeah, some of them are. I got to start watching those. I was never really. Originally I wasn't really into them because there were so many. Because there was like ghost. Was there like Ghost Hunters? There's that's the most common one that I know. What's the other one am I thinking of?
Yeah, the one you want to watch, Ghost Hunters is definitely, with Jason Hawes. He has a new one called Ghost Nation. Kindred Spirits is another good one.
I heard about that one.
Yeah. Kindred Spirits it's two people from Ghost Hunters that branched off on their own.
Okay.
And then Portals to Hell. What the hell is his name? Osborne's son.
Jack Osborne.
Yep.
Yeah, Jake Osborne.
Yep. Some of the ones you don't want to watch.
I'm really glad that he's doing well. After when he had that little downward spiral a little bit, with the drug addiction. I'm really glad that he's turning himself around a little bit, because Ozzy was really concerned about him. Really was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, his show's current. They just finished the season. It's Portals to Hell, and he's doing a great job on it.
Yeah. I have to check that out.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to bring up, a couple other things. We had the trailer for Army of Dead. You guys,
this is a Zack Snyder film I can get behind.
Yeah, but what if it turns out it's the Army of Dead because Darkseid came to the planet?
I don't care. It's zombies in Vegas, and they're using roulette wheels and slot machines and bric-a-brac to kill zombies. I don't care.
Wasn't that called Zombieland?
Yeah, but this is Dawn of the Dead, Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead. I don't care. Zombies getting killed by zombie survival.
These zombies are fucked up, though. They're intelligent. They're fast. Really fast.
Zombie animals. There's a friggin' zombie cheetah.
Yeah. Somebody merged that clip with Walking Dead when they killed the king's lion there. I know you don't watch Walking Dead. Yeah. Saddest part of the show. One of the saddest part is the zombies.
I was watching Walking Dead up until season 5 when I missed a lot due to work, and unfortunately people just went and stopped ruining it for me. I was like, oh, shut up. It's like, shut up with the spoilers. That's why I stay, from that day on, I stayed away from social media whenever there's a new show I haven't seen yet.
Yep, same here.
And it's like, oh. And it's like, even with Game of Thrones, I'm really bad at Game of Thrones. I'm like on season 2.
I would say
I know this show's over with. Yeah,
I mean, I know
and
the
it's like,
series just ended. I know the series of Supernatural just ended, but I literally started watching Supernatural with my girlfriend like 4 months ago, and we're on season 11, and we're just getting close to the end. And, after that, I'll get into Walking Dead. After that, I'll get into Breaking Bad. After that, I'll get into Game of Thrones. I have shows I need to catch up on.
Don't get into Game of Thrones. Don't hurt yourself. It's what
There's
what
that one chick that's hot in that show.
what's that?
There's that one chick that's hot in that show.
Well, there's multiple, but I mean, which one? There's multiple.
I'm a lonely guy.
The fact that the technical difficulties they had in monster cans, the coffee cups that they shown and shot.
Yeah, but what it was is, so you had the two.
But what's to say that they didn't have a Starbucks back then? They could have said, they could have been a long time ago. It's like, hey, we had a ye old Starbucks.
I mean, my girlfriend is a film student, for Christ's sake. She's a film student grad, and seeing that, if she saw that scene, she'd be like, okay, who's the script?
She must have.
So, regardless, putting that aside, that's not what killed Game of Thrones. What killed it was the two showrunners. David is their D&D. I forgot their names, and you know what? We're never gonna see them again. They lost their Disney, booted them out. They're not doing their Star Wars deal. They'll probably never work again. But they took an amazing show like Game of Thrones. Every new season, me and my wife would rewatch almost everything to get caught up again. Like rewatch every show all over again. It was that good of a show. And the problem was they did a great job taking the writers, George R.R. Martin's vision and turning that into a show. What happened was when they got past the books, when they surpassed the stories in the books, that's when everything went to shit. Then we found out they can't write worth shit. They do an okay job taking somebody else's writing and then turning that into TV. But when they have to write on their own, come up with ideas on their own, they left so many storylines, just so many things just like weren't finished. And you just watch it saying, oh my God, what the fuck happened? It's just, it's so painful I won't even go back and rewatch any of it now. And HBO has a campaign. They're trying to get people to rewatch Game of Thrones, and people aren't. Because if you watched to the end, the show, just that last 2 seasons killed the entire series for you.
And not only that, there's a lot of Game of Thrones references in the new Space Jam movie.
Really?
Did you see the trailer for that one that was out a couple of weeks ago?
There's not only a lot of Game of Thrones references, but there's now my co-host pointed this out in the trailer. In the crowd, you see the Droogs from Clockwork Orange in the crowd, but Pepe Le Pew was removed from the Space Jam team.
I was hearing a lot about this in the comments section, and I need to address this because there was a scene that was cut from the Space Jam New Legacy movie that featured Pepe Le Pew, and it was going to be a really hilarious scene that was going to touch on that subject because of how Pepe Le Pew is always going after Penelope Cat whenever she has the white stripe, and he's oh, let's go get Le Pew, and he's like, he's like all over her like Gomez on Morticia, but Penelope doesn't want nothing to do with that. But there was going to be another like a scene where he's in a bar and he's flirting with this he's trying to hit on this supermodel who had a cameo in the movie, and she was kind of upset too that her scene was cut because it was really, really good. So maybe they'll put it in the deleted scenes when they do bring it out, not in the theatrical release / streaming release, but I'm talking about when they bring that back to digital release officially. I would love to see that scene because they had a good shot. But then there was a lot of people in the comment section that were touching base on it. It was on IGN of all places that I heard these comments from, and I was like, okay, first of all, Pepe Le Pew had a scene in the movie. Those are just extras that are dressed up in Clockwork Orange. They don't have a scene in the movie where they're beating the snot out of some random character, out of some of the main villain characters or whatever, or not having their way with Lola Bunny. It's not that type of movie. As dark and twisted as that may seem, they're just in the background cheering them on. I mean, hell, they even got the two versions of the Joker. One from the '60s Batman, the Cesar Romero character, and the Jack Nicholson character standing right there. And not only, and then you got the Game of Thrones. You got Game of Thrones, like you got the White Walkers. You got the Jason Momoa stand-in. I mean, you're gonna get Jason Momoa for that quick cameo. I mean, come on, that would have been awesome.
He probably doesn't want to be associated with Game of Thrones anymore.
True.
I know we are running on time, but I wanted to make sure I also brought up Invincible. I'm sure you guys are watching.
Oh my God! That when I was hearing you guys talking about that, I was like, and I was seeing it pop up on my Amazon, and yeah, I have that too. Yeah. I love that show. I absolutely love that show. I mean, this is the a superhero show, and you can see it. It's there's no dark areas, and besides being it's so rather dark, in a twisted sort of way, but you can hear the actors. You can hear the superheroes.
Yeah,
that's what I love about it. This is a superhero show done right. And but yeah, this is a great show. This is a really, really great show.
Yeah,
totally agree. Another show that I had to wait for on a Friday. It's like, oh, but I'm glad because it would just get repetitive if I just if they brought all the episodes out and binge watch them all.
Yeah. Steven, you want?
But yeah, the actors are great on there.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, Michael Dork did a cameo. Did a cameo as one of the villains in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy is that villain is sick. I was like, I like that guy. It was like he was beating the shit out of all these other guys.
Yeah, he destroyed everything. Steven, are you watching Invincible?
I've seen 2 episodes so far, but I haven't caught up. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Give him credit.
Okay. Just watch it tonight.
I will try. I mean, managing 2 shows, doing this, working.
I hear you. I'm doing 4 shows, and I can still watch it.
Okay, well,
priorities, man, priorities. Oh, by the way, my Mohegan Sun visit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
You got your vaccine, didn't you?
Oh, I did, but it was so.
Did you get a free donut while you were there?
No.
Because since Krispy Kreme is the only place that that has it at the casino, you would have gotten a free donut for the rest of the year. You get one free donut per visit.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
for the year of the year
I'll take a
if you get your vaccine.
COVID flavored donuts. Sure, no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But it was so friggin' mobbed. I'm very glad that I got my vaccine. But yeah, it was a madhouse. Absolutely.
So how much was a gamble down there to wait in that line?
Yeah, I know. Well, so that's what I was thinking there. I mean, and I didn't take the elevator. I parked outside and walked into the convention center, and like the hallway, there's people hanging out. There's some people not wearing masks. Like, what the fuck? And then when I get my shot, there's they put you in a room that seats 60 people to wait your 15 minutes. And
Well, the reason they have you wait 15 minutes is to make sure you don't, collapse on the floor after getting your shot.
No, I totally get that, but you have a whole convention center. Break it up some. You don't have to shove everybody in one room.
Well,
Exactly.
the one thing that ticks me off is when people don't have their masks on after they're vaccinated because they think they're king shit and they think they're high and mighty. Because working at a donation center, and when you're taking people's donations in and you tell them to wear a mask and they say, "Oh no, I got my vaccine, I don't have to wear a mask." And I'm telling them, we have a food pantry, you're putting them at risk. We have other people that are immunocompromised, you're putting them at risk. Please put your mask on.
Oh yeah, being vaccinated it just means that you have a lesser chance of getting sick, but you can still pass it through.
Oh, absolutely. I take precaution, and to this, still I still don't know how I got the COVID after I was being so cautious, always wearing my mask, always doing what I'm supposed to do, socially distant and everything. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
Wow. Yeah.
But it's all fake news. It's all fake news, it's all fake news. By the way, that's one of my reoccurring characters. Real quickly before I go, there's somebody that wants to say hi. One of my reoccurring characters on my Channel X show, that just became a popular thing when the Happy Meal toys came out. I call him it's the Hamburglar figurine, but I dubbed him as the Hambirdler. And I'm trying to paint the MAGA on his tie, because this figurine right there, I even posted it once. When he was having the burgers, he had his hands out just like this and everything. Don had the things like this, but he has a little thing, rabble, 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 rabble. So there you go.
Nice.
And but yeah, very but yeah, and so yeah, Donald Trump is one of my impressions that I do on the show, and it creeps everybody out that I sound exactly like him. So so
I'm just glad. Well, I know we don't talk about politics, but yeah, I'm just.
Oh, I know. I try not to, but you know what? I'm doing my civil duty. Dude.
Yeah. So Tom, where do you like people following you?
Yes, youtube.com/TomArcade69. The Brill Pro, it's the Brill Pro channel. You'll love it. I love, obviously I love it because I'm doing this thing, always show that love, and, trying to build up a fan base and everything. I have 123 subscribers right now, but I'm trying to build up more, and all you have to do is face hug that subscribe button. And this week I'm going to be a guest on one of my friends' podcasts. Absolute quick plug for him, Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. Awesome show, and everything. So I help him out every now and again. We're going to be talking about the Star Wars May May the 4th. So we're talking about the 7, 8, and 9 series. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And so yeah,
Is it really though? Is it really going to be?
yes, it's going to be fun because I'm going to try my best to be positive about this because I actually have a soft spot for all these movies, for all of them, including the ones with Jar Jar in it. So, but the least we talk about the holiday special, the better.
Yeah.
Except
Which
for the
one?
little one.
I don't know which one's worse, the original or the Lego version.
The original. Oh, by the
They're
way, I did share this with you. I don't know if did you see the Boba Fett short that they had? That was from the holiday special. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I saw it listed. I didn't watch it yet though. But I have. What's that?
It brought back so many memories.
Yeah, I mean, I have the as clean as you can get copy of the holiday special. So I mean,
but the quality of this is surprisingly really good. I'm really surprised in that
because they have the originals and they will never release it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, Lucas, give us the holiday special so that we can at least see that moment with B. Arthur and Harvey Korman just one more time, please.
So you're a big Star Wars fan?
That is a good song. I'm sorry. That was the only best part of that movie, seeing B. Arthur.
True.
Yeah. What about you, Steven?
Oh, where do people can follow me?
Yeah.
Super Retro Throwback Reviews on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Our audio podcast, Super Retro Throwback Reviews, the audio files, comes out every Monday. Episode 142, Smoke 'em If You Got 'em, comes out on Monday. We have a CSI podcast called CSI The Vegas Files that comes out every Friday. There's been a delay in episodes, but we'll be back to normal this week. We have a Patreon, $1 tier and a $3 tier. Doesn't matter which tier you follow, you're going to pretty much get the perks no matter what. It ranges from requesting a throwback movie review for us, a movie for us on our throwback movie review segment on our podcast, to requesting a top 10 for us on our podcast, to getting exclusive bonus content every week, to monthly content. The possibilities are endless. Check it out, patreon.com/Super Retro Podcast. And we do monthly or weekly Twitch streams, sometimes randomly, just twitch.com/Super Retro Throwback Review, providing now that Twitch is owned by Amazon, hopefully I don't get the ban hammer like Razor Fist did. And here on the Dorkening every Wednesday.
And a little life pro tip that if you do become a Patreon subscriber for him, you can recommend that he reviews the worst movies of all time.
Yep.
Well, it could be the best movie, but to him it may be the worst, like Snyder Cut or Batman vs Superman.
If my co-host is watching, my co-host probably isn't watching this, but if you want to torture him, request us to review a Serbian film. He hates that movie.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I've never seen it, so. And for me, just Google Leo Pond. You find a bunch of stuff. Could be true, could be not. I'm not going to say which is which, but more importantly, follow these awesome people and head on over to the Dorkening. Over 30 shows on a network, which is absolutely insane. I do multiple shows a week. Every Monday, you can find me doing the Creator Spotlight. We've been having some amazing guests. We had a Grease special this week where we talked to Duty, Jan, and Eugene. Oh my God. And we have some awesome guests, some other awesome guests come up. Just amazing.
That was a good episode.
That was a lot of fun. Tuesdays we do the Splash Pages, our comic book show, and Wednesdays Still Token With, and also the Dorkening here. And with that, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.